Good evening, YouTube, and here we are again with your main man, John, with another front side post beer review, the late night edition. Okay, let's get this thing started. I'd like to first give a shout out to my main man, Steve, as usual, coming through. He said he had enough brews to do my first 100 beer review, so I don't know. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but he brought this through. Beer from his main man, now my new main man, Rudy Vossen, who is running De Beer Boom in Bruges, Belgium. De Beer Boom in Bruges, Belgium. Big shout out to him and all his expertise in beer. Um, let's just get this thing going. I don't know what to say. I had this beer once and I've kind of forgotten what it tastes like. So this is a very awesome experience to be able to do this again. The Monachus 12. The Monachus 12. In Greek, Monachus means monk. So this is a somewhat of maybe a Trappist style. It's a quadruple, weighing in at 12%. 12%. So it's no joke. It's a real Belgian brew, a Bruges beer, I do believe. And, you know, this is going to be quite a treat. Shout out once again to the Shark. We're going to see what this is all about. Got my West Mall Trappist glass. Let's crack this thing open, see what we get here. Ooh. Whoa. That's some serious smoke. The smoke is so heavy. The smoke is still going. It just stopped. That is one of the smokier openings I've had on my show, so I'm super excited. But one thing you did not notice, because you couldn't, because you can't smell it, there's no free smells here. It smelled like syrup, molasses, sweet brown sugar on the initial opening, and I'm standing kind of far back from the glass, so I'm gonna get a pre-nose. It's no joke. It's too much already. It's a donker beer, so it's a dark beer. Um, they typically have this very sweet quality to it. To most donkers, when you talk about your Castile donkers and things of that nature, they are sweeter, even sweeter, heavier beer. So it's a confusing taste, but very pleasant. Nice to have on a nice warm night, or cold night rather. One might say a conversation beer. Okay, let's see what this is about. The Monachus 12. I'm gonna let this swill around a little bit. Get a little bit of this in here. A little more of that good stuff. Save a little bit. Now, upon the pour, it's the syrupy sweet quality, loads of brown sugar. That grape flavor that you run across in some of these Belgian ales that I know I might have said a hint of grape on one of my reviews, and that's kind of what you get. You get a hint of grape, but that whiskey barrel smell, that the aged, just brown sugar and molasses vibe is really coming through on the nose here. Cheers, front side post. I mean, that's beautiful for 12%. You can't get that. You don't get that alcohol burn on the 12% with this one. Not right off the bat. It lingers. The mouthfeel is very pleasant. So many adventures just in one sip. Because now I'm starting to get that burn just a little bit, but not on the initial sip. And the mouthfeel, it hits you right up in here. Bam. Bam. But it's soft. It's sweet. Cherry, a little bit of cherry in there too. I'm gonna myth bust this one. It's a little bit of cherry. Makes for a very delightful first pull. Let me go for another one. Oh. Deep berries, maybe some raspberries in there. They got creative with this one. Once again, the Monachus XII. I'd like to give a shout out to Rudy Vossen of De Beer Boom and my main man Steve, the top 6, keeping it right, keeping it tight. This has been a Front Side Post beer review, and I will see you tomorrow night.